Welcome to this trigonometry tutorial. Today, we are going to master the law of cosines, specifically focusing on the side-angle side, or SAS case. If you have ever been stuck with a triangle that is not a right triangle, this is the tool you need. Here is the formula we will be using. It states that c squared equals a squared plus b squared, minus 2 times a times b, multiplied by the cosine of angle c. This formula connects the lengths of the sides to the cosine of one of its angles. So, when do you use this? You use it in the SAS scenario. This stands for side, angle, side. It means you know two sides of a triangle, and most importantly, you know the angle exactly in between them. This is called the included angle. Think of this formula as an upgrade to the Pythagorean theorem. The first part, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, works for right triangles. The second part, minus 2 a b cosine c, is a correction factor that adjusts the length for non-right triangles. Let's look at an example. We have a triangle with side a equal to 5, side b equal to 8, and the included angle c is 60 degrees. Our goal is to find the length of the unknown side, c. The first step is simply to plug our numbers into the formula. We replace a with 5, b with 8, and angle c with 60 degrees. It looks complex, but we will break it down piece by piece. Now we simplify. 5 squared is 25. 8 squared is 64. For the last term, 2 times 5 times 8 is 80, and the cosine of 60 degrees is 0.5. Combining the squares gives us 89, and 80 times 0.5 is 40. So we have 89 minus 40. 89 minus 40 gives us 49. So c squared equals 49. To finish, we take the square root of both sides. The square root of 49 is 7. So the missing side length is exactly 7. Before you go, a critical warning. When typing this into your calculator, ensure you are in degree mode, not radian mode. Also, follow the order of operations. Do not subtract the 80 from 89 before multiplying by the cosine. Multiply first, then subtract. To recap, first, confirm you have a side-angle side triangle. Second, write down the Law of Cosines Formula. Third, substitute your values carefully. And finally, solve for c using the correct order of operations. You are now ready to solve SAS triangles.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.